Hello, friends, and welcome. It's again tabletop tonight, second time today. My name is Ruel Gaviolo. Thank you for joining me. I have a game that I wanted to share. I was going to share it tonight, but I think my schedule is a little wonky tonight, so I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to stream tonight. So I figured, hey, I've got some time this afternoon. Why don't we play it now? And what it is The Adventures of Robin Hood. Now, this is just the game book. This is an actual board game from Cosmos. I want to thank them for sending a copy over. I've actually played this game last year. I played it for the first time with the Dice Tower crew. I want to thank them for having me out. That was a great time, and this introductory adventure is a way to ease you into the game by learning it while you play it. And with my memory, I already forgot the first adventure, so I don't remember. Well, I may remember bits and pieces, but I figured, hey, this is a good way to show you all this great game that was put out last year. I think it might have been up for a Kenner Spiel or a Spiel des Jahres. I'm not really sure, but thanks for hanging out today. Looks like the rare Norb is on, also a Metallica fan. Thank you. I was talking about my niece earlier today. They're the ones that gave me the shirt as a belated birthday present. So shout out to my niece. Say hello. I want to say hello to Forest of Glass as well. Welcome. I was trying to time this a little. I was going to go, around 7 p.m. Pacific tonight, which is my normal time for tabletop tonight. But as I said earlier, schedule's a little wonky, so we're going to do it this afternoon instead. If you missed it earlier, I played Three Sisters, so be sure to check it out here on Twitch, the VOD. Oh, such a great roll and write game. One of my favorites of all time. It's already cracked my top 3 roll and writes of all time. So it's definitely right up there with Cartographers. I'm a big fan of Welcome to. There's also Dinosaur Island, Roll and Write, and On Tour, Railroad Inc. I mean, so many great roll and writes now, but this one, it's one of the meatiest, more complex ones. So I like to call it combo-tastic. There's a lot of comboing. Although in the game I just played, I didn't do as many combos. I was setting myself up in the garden more rather than using the shed stuff. But it's such a good game. And if you're not part of our fan bam yet, the Discord fan bam, our Discord is a family-friendly channel where we talk about board games, talk about our fur babies, talk about Legos, non-board game related stuff. We have a channel just for our food pictures and whatnot. Come on over, join us there. We do solo challenges every couple of weeks, and this current challenge is for Three Sisters, which is why I played it. I wanted to stream my game, and actually I'm gonna play it another once or twice, or maybe 3 times. We'll see off camera, because I always do better off camera. But it's such a great game. Highly recommend it. Norb says Rar Right is my favorite on the non-Hadrian's Wall side of games. Yeah, and that's another one. I've been dying to play Hadrian's Wall. That I know that's gotten a lot of it's got a lot of acclaim to it right now, and I've unfortunately not got my copy in yet, but hopefully real soon. Norb also has Three Sisters I haven't played yet. If you like Hadrian's, I'm sure you like this. From what I understand, they're different games, but they're as far as complexity, they're around the same. Like, they call it BGG weight, right? Whatever that means, but definitely a lot more involved than, say, Yahtzee or something, right? So thank you again for joining us, friends. If this is your first time here, even if you're lurking while working, we do a thing called stream snacks. I would love to hear what you're eating and or drinking, because that's another thing we talk about in our Discord. As I said earlier, we have a stream snacks channel in Discord. I just had a lunch. I'm gonna let y'all know. I don't know if I should out myself like this, but I actually had McDonald's for lunch, and McDonald's is not really my jam. But for the first time, I had to try it. I've heard all the hype. The Szechuan sauce for the chicken McNuggets. I got, I found out it was back in the stores starting today. I was like, okay, yeah, I'll try it, and I got a 6-piece of McNuggets, and I gotta say, it wasn't bad. That Szechuan sauce, it's got that, Asian taste to it with the ginger and soy in it. You can. It's like, I mean, it's when I say Asian style, I mean, we're talking like very Americanized, flavor of Asian food. But nonetheless, I liked it. I really did like it, and I mean, I'm not going to be eating chicken McNuggets every day, but you know, that sauce was actually pretty good. Have y'all tried it? Let me know. Variant Hex, hello. Variant Hex, thank you, Variant Hex. You are my people, my friend. No judgment. I might be going there later. Hey, let me know how you like it. Like I've never had it until today, and I was pleasantly surprised. Now the McNuggets themselves, I mean, they're chicken McNuggets. You know, whatever that is. Hey Ann, thanks for joining us. Good to see you here. And Rare Norbs is having lunch right now. Hummus, shawarma, and pita bread. Went all Mediterranean. I'm always a fan of Mediterranean food. Very nice choice, friend. What we're doing today, in just a few minutes, we're going to be starting the Adventures of Robin Hood. Now, this is the adventure book. You'll see. I'll give you a sneak peek as we come on here real quick. So this is the board here. We're going to be playing on this board. It's a pretty big board. I don't know if you can tell, but it's almost like a jigsaw puzzle. These are separated in pieces. And what we're going to do is, as we play, these tiles lift up, and they're going to reveal symbols and stuff. And those you'll see there. You know, it'll tell you where to go in the book. You're going to read it. It's choose your adventure style. But there's a lot of cool things going on here. And you know, we'll get to that in a second. That's just a sneak preview. Just a taste, friends. Just a taste of the Szechuan sauce of, of board games here. Want to shout out, thank you, Board Game Spotlight, for subscribing with Prime. Friends, did you know that if you have an Amazon Prime account, and I'm trying to press the button here that gives me the little cool little info. There it is. If you have a Prime account, you get 1 free sub per month to a Twitch channel of your choice. We'd love the support here. Feel free to sub. You get all the benefits of non-ads. So no ads. You don't have to sit through those ads. You can just jump right in and watch the channel. And we truly appreciate your support. So thank you, Board Game Spotlight. Kate Inventor is here. Yes, Kate Inventor's excited to see some Adventures of Robin Hood. Again, spoiler alert, I really enjoy this game. Especially, I mean, if you're into the mythology of Robin Hood, which I'm really not, as far as Robin Hood. Like, my version of Robin Hood was the old Disney, the OG Disney cartoons, right? With Maid Marian, Little John. I mean, they're all animals, like what's the word? Well, they're all animals, basically, right? Then the Little John, the Prince John, no, Little John. Is it Little John or no? Little John, Prince, is it Prince John? Who am I? Little John is the big dude, yeah. And, you know, y'all know what I'm talking about. They're in Villainous. I played the Villainous characters with them. Board Game Spotlight, thank you so much. We'd love you. I love y'all too. Appreciate it. Folks, if you don't know, Board Game Spotlight, they're a wonderful group over there. I am very proud to be part of the podcast. We do a podcast every 2 weeks there, talk about board games, all kinds of cool industry stuff. It's my favorite, even before I hooked up with them, it's my favorite Facebook group. It's super positive. It focuses on all the good and everything that I love about the hobby. So go check out Board Game Spotlight. That's on Facebook. You can find them on Twitter and TikTok and all the other socials as well. But Derek and Lizzie Funkhauser run that. And also Jimmy Hudson's part of it, myself, Stephanie, and James Hudson also pops in as well. So shout out to Board Game Spotlight crew, my homies. Heroic Logic is in the house. Hello, Heroic Logic. Thank you for joining me. Going to be playing a game real quick in just a few minutes here. I want to get everything set up here. I think we're good to go. Why don't we jump into it, friends? Because what we're doing is, the way you learn this game, you don't have to go through a big old rule book and, you know, check out BGG and do all that. No, they give you literally, this is it. They give you a sheet like this, says, welcome to Sherwood Forest. Here's how to play. And then you actually, you know, learn as you play. They give you this introductory adventure. So here we are. We've got the book here. We've got the board laid out. I've got some pieces off camera. We'll bring those into play in just a second here. But welcome to Sherwood Forest. It just tells you to lay out all the pieces. We're going to play a 2-player game, and y'all are going to play with me. So I will be Robin Hood, the green figure, and then you'll be Little John, the blue figure. Okay, so we're going to play along that. You know, shout out in chat. Just let me know when I ask you to make a decision. Just say, you know, this is what we're going to do. And whoever's comment I see first, I'll go with that. So we are going to be placing these figures. And then there is a rule book, but that goes back in the box. And I'll show you real quick. I mean, it's just has the components and stuff, and then there's rules here. So I'm assuming as the game is a little more complex as you go through, you'll need to refer to this. But that's off to the side. We're not going to worry about that now. You are not playing against each other, but as a team to beat the game. Okay. How do you move your figures on the game board? So this is the one thing I'd like to share with you here. So I'm going to give you my example here. This is Robin Hood, the green piece here. I'll put it right there. Now, I am here on this little path, right? Let's say I want to enter, go knock on the door here. What I'm going to do, you have these figures in your hand. So you have these two short movements here, and this one longer one, and then you have your second figure. What you're going to do is you line it up like this, okay? And then, so I'm trying to get to here so you can angle it any way you want, okay? And then you put your figure at the end of it, and that's where you end up, okay? But I want to get to this door, so I need a little more movement, so I'm going to get this guy here, okay? And then anywhere, as long as I touch this one here, boom. I remove these, I remove this. I am now here, and I am at the door, knocking on the door of the castle, all right? That's movement, folks, and here, I mean, it just shows that this is exactly what I just explained to you. The exceptions are not allowed. You're not allowed to travel over trees, rocks, houses, the castle wall, the river, waterfall carriages, objects, animals, or people. So you can't go over each other. I can't just like say, you know, start here and run through the forest, like, or cut through here like this, right? That is not allowed. Maybe it will be later. We'll see. But for now, I'm not allowed to do that. Okay. So save strength when moving. If you decide not to use your long figure, remember, you have one long figure, two short figures, and then your actual character figures, okay? If you don't use your long figure when moving, you save strength and may throw one white cube into the bag. So I've got the bag here, and let me get the cubes. Got a big old bag of cubes here. Those will come into play later, so I would throw a white one in there. We don't know what that's for yet, right? So we will get back to it. So that's it. Step 4, all clear, fine. You can leave this sheet next to the game board in case you want to take another look at how moves work. Okay, we'll keep this here just in case, because there are a few special cases, but we'll worry about that later. Open the book, page 8, to read about how everything happens. So just like that, how long have we been on? Just like 2 minutes? We're gonna jump into the game, folks. All right. And as heroic logics, yeah, this is my favorite thing right off the bat about this game. Movement scheme is different. Yep, I totally agree. So let's go to page 8. That's where it tells us to begin. Okay. And I don't know if you can tell, but the quality of this book, I mean, this is something I want to put on my bookshelf, right? This is beautiful. It's got some the little bookmarkers as well. But let's jump into it. Chapter 1, The Escape. England, in the year of our Lord, 1193. The guard shoved Little John forward. The chain he had been tied up with rubbed against his wrist. Through his hood, he recognized the silhouette of the approaching gallows. Now flip over the oval tile on the game board with the number 1 on it in the castle courtyard. So I just go here and look for number 1. And where is the castle court? This is the castle courtyard. Where is number 1? Those are those. There it is, right there. So we flip over the oval, or we take out the oval, okay. And look, it's a +1 little figure there. This is the guard. Now lay one of Little John's standing figures on this guard. So, Little John, you are the blue. Boom, you're right there. All right. So, next, his heart was racing and his mind started to wander. Is this the end? Is this the just punishment for all my deeds? Or is there still a way to escape? Now flip over the beggar in tile 110, before the castle wall to the left of the gate. 110 here. Okay. And I forgot to flip this over here. This is supposed to go here. So it says flip over, so what you do is just flip it over like that. Boom. So that's the beggar tile. And the straw wagon tile 214 before the castle. 214. So they're not visible. Okay. Okay. Flip over the wagon wheel tile 180 top left in the forest. 180 top left in the forest. 180. So 60. Where's 180? Come on now, people. Top left in the forest. 180. 190. 180. Okay. So we flip over that. Okay, so now it just has a little star. And then the mercantile, 120, bottom left of the forest. 120, bottom left. Okay, so... Oh, y'all can't see this. This is off screen, but... Let's do... Ah. Oh, my fingernails aren't, Ay. I need to get a little blade. So 120 should be flipped over. Maybe I should ask Michelle to... I don't know if Michelle's still here. She had, so earlier. So I don't want to rip this up here. Okay. We'll come back to that in a second. So 120 should be flipped over. And Robin Hood places one of his sand figures on the oval tile 11, top left in the forest. Okay. Place one on the oval tile, top 11 in the forest, number 11. Where is Robin? There it is. Okay, so Robin Hood's going to go over here. So that's my figure. I'm here. Little John, you're inside the castle. All right. Now, there are other characters. So you can play, this could be a 2 to 4 player game. So Maid Marian would go somewhere. Will Scarlet, he would go somewhere. They're if in game, but they're not in the game, so we don't have to worry about them. Now, each player taking part now throws the wooden disc of their color into the bag, and you also throw the red disc in the bag too. So I've got Little John's blue disc, and then Robin Hood's green disc. And you'll notice I had Michelle write green because I had some of the trouble with the colors. So these go in here, and then we also throw in the red into the bag as well. All right. And then we go back to what the book says here. Now place the book's gold ribbon here. So we have the gold ribbon right here. Important, if you're ever unsure during this adventure where to continue reading from, always go back to where the gold ribbon currently lies. Okay, so this is sort of like our starting point. Okay, now continue to page 9, which is the next one. By the way, friends, you know, I should have mentioned some spoiler alerts. Obviously, we are spoiling the very introductory adventures. We're not going to go much further than this. We're just going to play the introductory adventure, show you how to play, and then there's going to be a ton of game left for you to play if you decide to buy this from Cosmos. Okay. During a round of the game, you draw all the discs from the bag one by one. They are piled on the mill wheel, which is on the right side. You can't see it. Bottom right of the game board. The color of the drawn disc indicates whose turn it is. Any player now draws the first disc from the bag. Immediately read what happens for the corresponding color. Okay, so I'm going to draw out of the bag. It is blue. Okay, so Little John. So I'm placing yours over here just so we know. Gone first. And we just go here. Blue. The gallows are approaching. One of Little John's teammates now continues reading what happens on page 11. Okay, so let's move this marker here. Go to page 11. All right. You are not the only one that has been captured by the sheriff in the last few weeks. The crown collected high taxes. Whoever couldn't pay their taxes was considered to be a traitor and was persecuted and their belongings seized. The residents of Nottingham have lived in constant fear and have little hope for better days. Place the rounded bard figure on space 17 of the Banner of Hope on the game board. Here's the little bard figure. And so we are going to space 17 right over here. Okay. As all of this goes through your mind, you try to free yourself from your chain again, but still you cannot move. If, like you, a player is currently captured by a guard, they cannot move. Therefore, you do not use your long playing figure and can at least save your strength. That means you may now throw one white cube into the bag. Okay, so because Little John is in here, we take a white cube and throw it in the bag. So I'm going to get some cubes out here, get ready to add that to the bag. All right, one cube into the bag. Okay. Any player now draws the next disc from the bag and reads what happens where the gold ribbon lies. So we go back to the gold ribbon, draw one of these, and it is the green. That's me. Okay, green. You breathe in the cold and wet forest air of Sherwood. It's been years since you were last here, way back before the Crusades. Since then, you've been plagued by weird dreams of suffering and fire and a horned creature. It's as though this shape has been summoning you. Okay, task. I must now move towards the shape, number 90, center of the forest, then draw the next disc. Okay, so 90. I need to get over here. Okay, so let's move. Okay, and then I draw the next disc after that. So what I'm going to do, I've got all my, so here's my figure. How can I get to this spot? So I'm going to go long. Okay. Then I'm going to do a short. Let me make sure it doesn't touch the forest. And this just has to touch this here. Am I touching the forest? Go around there. And then finally one here. Okay. And then my figure ends up here. Okay. So that's my movement, folks. Then we just take away all these. Okay. And let's see what happens. We're on here. So green. Then draw the next disc. And as we know, there's only 3 discs, so it's going to be red, the final one. Okay. Where'd I put the... Oh, so I should put this over here. Green. Red. Again, this is off camera here. Okay, red. Oh, dark events. The Sheriff of Nottingham gazes over the landscape. Early this morning, he sent out a few guards for security. For today is a special day. Now flip over the oval tiles 6, bottom by the river, and 12, top of the forest. Okay, 6, bottom of the river. Okay, so flip this one over. Oh, it looks like a guard. Okay, did I flip this one over? There's the guard. Okay. And then 12, top in the forest. 12, 12, 12. There's 13. Oh, no, here's 12. Okay, looks like another guard. Okay, so we got some guards showing up around the forest, folks. Okay, now throw 1 violet cube into the bag. Okay, so we'll get a violet cube. Okay, back into the bag. Any player then draws the next disc from the bag. If there are no more discs, okay, we only have cubes, not discs. The first round ends. Continue reading on page 12. Okay, first round is over. We go to page 12. I'm going to hydrate. Thanks again for hanging out with us, folks. We are playing The Adventures of Robin Hood. Okay. Wow. Congratulations. You mastered the first round. Good job, everybody. Throw all discs used in the last round back into the bag. So we take these 3 back into the bag. Important. Place the gold ribbon of the book here between pages 12 and 13. So we're moving on up. Moving on up. Okay. Turn sequence. The following rule is particularly important and is therefore also depicted at the top of the game board. Right here. Okay. Now take a look at it. Now take a look at it together. The sequence must always be carried out in the following order. Move, which we did. Save your strength, which we did for Little John. And perform one of 2 actions, examine or defeat. Okay, we haven't talked about that yet, but here it is. In the next round, you'll get to know these 2 actions. We shall start with examine. New rule. If, during the course of the adventure, the standing figure of a player touches a tile with a question mark on it, they may examine it. It must not simply be flipped over. To examine works like this. You will see a small number on the relevant tile. This corresponds to the page number here in the book. A teammate therefore reads to you what happens on the given page. Important, a tile without a question mark cannot be examined. So as you can see, the tiles that we're on, you know, you can't examine them unless they have the question mark on it. Okay. And I agree. I want to shout out Joe, first time chatter. Thank you. This is a really cool approach to instructions. I agree. I love this approach. It's so cool. Again, it's just yet another way to learn how to play a game, which I really enjoy. Oh, hi, Deadfan. Good to see you here. All right. So we are continuing here. New rule. Teammate will read. So I will read to you when Little John has a decision. So when examining, you must also know which adventure you're currently playing. So we are currently playing The Escape. Okay. Continue to page 13. Any player now draws the first disc from the bag. Read what happens for the corresponding color. Okay, so let's do this. Mix these up a little bit. And the first one is a blue again. Okay, Little John. Blue, you tried to defeat the guard. So you remember, you were on top of the guard here. Or that's in your same space. One of Little John's teammate now reads, continues reading what happens on page 14. So I'm going to read to y'all. You're going to make a choice. Okay. So Little John's turn currently looks like this. Move. Not possible because you're being held captive. Save your strength. Yes, therefore he may now throw 1 white cube in the bag, and then you perform 1 of 2 actions. So let's throw a white cube in the bag because you're saving strength. And we'll learn about this when we get to it. Okay, she'll now learn the second action, defeat, which is quite simple. In order to defeat a guard, the player must touch the guard tile with their standing figure, which you are. The player then draws up to 3 cubes, one after another, from the bag. If they draw only violet cubes, they unfortunately have not defeated the guard. Nothing else happens. They can try again next turn. If they draw a white cube, the guard is defeated. They must immediately stop drawing cubes. The drawn cubes never go back in the bag, but always to the supply of all wooden parts. Okay, so let's see if Little John can defeat the guard. So we go into the bag. And again, this is the bag with cubes and discs in it. So you're just drawing the cubes, folks. Okay, here we go. What did y'all do? You got a violet one. Oh, no. So that's okay because you're supposed to draw 3. Okay, so there's the first one. And the second one we know is a white. So you woohoo, you have defeated the guard. These go out of the game. And we go back to that page. The guard has, so it says here, up to 3. If it's only violet cubes, that's when you cannot defeat. But if you draw at least 1, if you just draw it, you immediately stop drawing and you defeat it. Okay, good job. If the guard has been defeated, the guard tile is flipped over and you will see a reward +1 hope. Okay, so flip this one over. Whoa! +1. There it is, +1 hope. So, move the guard 1 space to the right. So again, we start on 17. We are now on 18 down there. And, important, if the guard is flipped face down again on the game board, also place 1 additional wooden hourglass on top of it, so the guard doesn't return too quickly. Okay, so we have to do this. And we have an hourglass. I have a little supply of wooden hourglasses. That's going to go there. So Little John has escaped. All right. Place the red ribbon here, which we did, red ribbon, in case you want to reread the rules for the defeat action later on. Any player now draws the next disc from the bag and reads what happens from where the gold ribbon lies. So we go back here, gold ribbon, and we draw another here. And it is a green one. So that is Robin Hood. Okay. So green. You suddenly feel a piercing look. Turn around, you notice a figure bent and seemingly ancient. They are wearing a decoration of feathers and animal skulls on their head. They beckon you over. Okay, task. In this turn, you must now touch and examine the unknown shaped tile 90 with your second standing finger. Where's 90? Okay, so I need to touch this one here. Okay. This means that a teammate then continues reading. Okay, so this is where you would read to me, but obviously I'm going to be doing it here. So let's go to page 90. Okay. Okay, and this shows you the Garden Forest. Continue reading the appropriate page depending on which adventure you are currently playing. We're playing the Escape, so page 91. Okay, so let's do my turn first. I need to touch this figure here. I need to get to there. So I'm going to use my short and another short figure. And again, just as a reminder, you can do stuff like this where it's like askew, right? You can touch like this, and then your figure is going to be here, and that means I'm touching that figure. So I have not used my long thing, so I get to rest. That's like or add a white cube. Okay. So I've not used my long figure, so I got a white token or white cube added there. Okay, so now let's see what this figure has to do with the story. The figure greets you with a rough, weak voice. Robin of Locksley, you left a long time ago, but now you are finally back. Not a day too early. The whole of England is in danger. What is that supposed to mean, you ask? A storm is coming and will begin here in Nottingham. The figure retreats into the undergrowth. I will tell you more when we see each other again, but you must be careful, young Robin. As soon as the sheriff knows that you are here, he will hunt you down. He already caught your old friend, Little John. If you hurry, you may still be able to save him. Now flip over the Guardian tile. Okay, so I was here. This is the Guardian tile, and we're going to flip him over. Okay, boom. Okay, attention. If a player is standing in the same clearing as a face-up guard and the red disc is then drawn from the bag, the guard will capture the player. Okay, clearing. This means that a guard does not automatically capture you if you step on their clearing, but only if the red disc is drawn. Examples of a clearing. Important. Clearing also means the bright region in the castle or in the village. In order to stay safe, a player must stand their standing figure fully in the shade. Okay, so here's the shaded areas, right? And here's a clearing. Is there a guard there? No, not right now. But we got to be careful of that. Okay, any player now draws the next tile from the bag. Oops, this should go over here. We already had the green. And we all know it is a red one coming up. So let's see what happens with red. There's the red, just to show y'all. Come back to the gold ribbon. Red, dark events. From a distance, the sheriff can hear fanfares blaring and can't help but smile. Only he knows whose arrival they're announcing. The hope drops by 2. Oh no. Hope drops by 2. 1, 2. Now flip over the oval tile 7 next to the castle gate. Okay, this one here. Flip this one over. Looks like it's a guard. Add 1 violet cube to the bag. So got that. I've just added that. Now throw one. Oh, now and any player draws the next disc. If there are no more discs, the second round ends. Second round is complete, folks. Let's go to page 16. I want to thank you all again for joining me. My name is Ruel Gaviola. This is Tabletop Tonight. I play board games several times a week here on Twitch. We live streaming, usually with my wife Michelle. Sometimes we do Legos, but it's all about board games here. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to hydrate. You do the same too. Aha! All right. Nice and refreshed. Okay. 16. Well done. You have mastered another round and already learned the most important rules. You should now take a breather for a moment and relax. Maybe you'd like something to drink. Hey, I just had some water. Okay. Throw all discs used in the last round back into the bag. Place 6 hourglasses on the bad end. Book at the bottom of the game board. Ooh, okay. So the bad end's here. So 6 hourglasses. 2, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, we'll put those there. During the adventure, there will be fewer and fewer hourglasses at the bad end. If the last hourglass is removed from here, you have lost. Oh no. The hope in the land will also sink. If the hope falls to 0, you lose another hourglass from the bad end. So we're at 16 right now. If we get to 0, we start losing hourglasses. So don't want to do that. Tip, you may also defeat guards without being captured. You can also make a conscious effort to defeat a guard, see page 14. In this way, you can increase the hope in the land and make a clearing safe for a while. So you defeat a guard, you increase the hope. Aim of this adventure. All of you must stand together in the same piece of shade anywhere outside the castle. Okay, so any shade. Me and you, friends, Little John, we have to be anywhere in the shade outside of the castle. Okay, and we win. Okay. To achieve this... Okay, for this adventure. To achieve this, you must first fulfill the following tasks. Examine the game board to find a way for Little John to leave the castle. Note, John can, of course, only reach the castle wall using the stairs and cannot simply jump from the castle walls. Additional tax. Okay, additional tax we don't worry about. Okay, so here's Little John. We need to go up and out of this castle. Can we jump over? No, we can't jump over. We're going to have to find a ladder. These are the stairs. Okay. What does it say here? Yeah. John can only reach the castle wall using the stairs and cannot simply jump. So he's we're gonna go up here or up here, but we can't just jump out, okay? Because that would be not a good thing. Okay, page 17. Place the gold ribbon here. Okay, so we move the gold ribbon again. And any player now draws the first disc and read what happens. All right, so let's continue. Shuffle these up. Again, there's some cubes there, but we are pulling the player disc to see whose turn it is. Let's go with this disc. It is, oh, red. Okay, not good. Red, dark events. The sheriff notices a carriage decorated with gold approaching. Finally, he is here. Flip over the octagon tile 24 at the very bottom of the forest. Number 24. 24. Bottom of the forest, 24. It looks like an octagon. 24. Bottom of the forest. Looks like an octagon. That's 15. 21. 19. Where's 24? And what does an octagon look like? You all know what an octagon looks like. Is it 24? Flip over the octagon at the very bottom of the forest, number 24. Wow. 24. That looks... No, octagon's 8-sided, right? 21. It says very bottom of the forest. That is 60. 8. Forest. Oh, we gotta be looking over here too. There's 21. Where's 24? Friends. Why am I lost? 21, 10, 74. Really? Not gonna be able to find this one. 15. 24 here. Oh, okay, got it. Yeah, there's a lot of spots, right, Joe? Okay, so it's down right here. We flip that over. Oh, looks like. Oh, okay. There's the carriage. Cool, cool, cool. All right. Oh no, the land loses 3 hope. Not good. 1, 2, 3. We're down to 13 hope. Flip over the oval tiles. 3 to the left of the castle, 4 to the right behind the church, and 5 in the. Okay, so 3, 4, and 5. First one's left of the castle wall. Number 3. Here's this. Let me guess. Yep, another guard. Oh no. 4 is to the right behind the church. 4 to the right behind the church. Is this 4? Here is 4. Yeah, and oh, the guards are coming out, folks. And then 5 in the village, right here. So here's the village. Oh my gosh, so many guards. Okay. Attention, if a player now stands on the same clearing as a face-up guard, they are captured and their figure is laid on the ground. The land then immediately loses 2 hope. So clearing, clearing, clearing. Okay, so far we're okay. We're over here. No guards can see us. We're not captured. Okay. Oh, remove the top hourglass from the bad end. Oh no. So we're down to 5 from 6. And from guard 1, remove the top hourglass. Oh, okay, so we take this one as well. Okay. And the guards are not flipped over automatically this way. Got it. Now throw 1 violet cube per player into the bag. Okay, so we got 2 players, and we're going to take 2 violet cubes and put them in the bag. Okay, so, oops, that's a white one. Okay, into the bag. There are no more. Okay, so we continue with drawing discs. And it is blue. Let's see what blue says. Blue says, it's Little John's turn. After that, draw the next disc. Okay. Let me put this over here so we know where we're at. Okay, so again, movement. If you don't use your lung, you add a white cube, and then we read, and that's it. That's all we're doing. So let's see, Little John. You need to move around. Let's go up here, shall we? I'm gonna move up the stairs. Use a short one. We're gonna use another short one. I figure let's. You know what? That's okay. We got some white cubes in. Let's use the white one and get you right here. Okay, so you're standing at the edge. So you got to the edge of the wall, and then draw another. That's the end of your turn. Yeah, you don't put a white thing because white cube because you use the long movement. We read here. Blue, it's Little John's turn. After that, draw the next disc. Okay, so we just draw the next disc, which of course is green. Mine, Robin Hood. It says here Robin Hood. After that, draw the next disc. So Robin Hood has to go now. We have a bunch of guards in the clearings now, so maybe I should go around here in the shade so they can't see me, okay? So let's do this. I'm going to go with the short one here, another short one here, or can I use a long one? Yeah, let's get close, because hopefully there's a way Robin Hood could get up here and help out Little John. Maybe I should go here and try to defeat a guard. Okay, we'll go there. I'm going to stop right here, so they can't capture me. Okay, so that's that. And no more discs. Let's go to page 18. Congratulations, you are already in the middle of a great adventure. Throw all discs back in the bag. Throw a gray disc into the bag as well. So we've got to go to the components over here. A gray disc, okay. I have a gray disc. Again, the colors were a little off to me, so I had my wife help me out. GY is gray. That's going to go back in the bag along with the green, red, and blue disc. New rule. If the gray disc is drawn, it's the turn of any player of your choice. Decide together as a group who that shall be. The drums are beating and the fanfares blare. Now flip over the carriage tile 24 at the bottom of the floor so it's no longer visible. And also tile 25. Okay, so 24, the one that we were looking for earlier, is now gone. So we cannot see the carriage. And then we go to 25 in the middle of the castle here, and there it is. See how, okay, see how it worked? So that was the carriage. We saw it, but it has obviously moved into the castle. All right. Since King Richard left for the Crusades, the land has been ruled by his younger brother, Prince John. That very same man now climbs out of the magnificent carriage. The sheriff of Nottingham bows deeply before the prince. But all Little John is thinking, Prince John in Nottingham? What does this mean? Let's go to page 19. Info. The adventure ends as soon as all of you stand together in the same piece of shade outside the castle, or the last hourglass has been removed from the bad end. You must then read how this adventure ends on page 20. Okay. You must then read... Okay, so we're going to wait for that. Now, place the gold ribbon here. I really like this little system of how you move the ribbons and stuff. So, oh, it's so clever. It's so smart. Any player now draws the first disc from the bag. Read what happens. So if we do blue or green, it's John's or Robin's turn. If we do gray, it's any player's turn. And then red are the dark events, which we don't want to happen. Okay. It is green. Okay. So what can we do here? Did I put a white one for Robin Hood when he went here? I don't know if I did. So I'm going to take a white cube and put it in here. Because I didn't use my... I don't think I used my long movement here. So let's use long... Or maybe I can use 2 too. And hide in the shadows even more. 1, 2... And hey, you can't see me. I'm hiding in the shadows. Okay, and that's my turn. So go back here, draw another one. It is gray, so any player's turn. How are we going to get over there, John? I mean, he can't just jump down. There is a question mark here. So maybe we can, I can go again. Robin Hood can go again and try to get to this shaded spot. Yeah, why don't we do that? Okay. Let's see if I can get there in one turn. So here's this. Here's this. And here's this. Nope. I would end up in a clearing, which we don't want to do. So maybe... Does John want to go over here? Okay. Let's see what it says here. Let's try to defeat a guard. That's what I want to do. I want to defeat a guard. So Robin Hood going here and here. And if I can touch this guard, yeah, we're going to fight. Okay, cool. So I'm right there. I get to draw up to 3 cubes, one after another. If it's only violet cubes, I lose. But if I get at least 1 white cube, I win. All right, here we go. Where are the cubes? There are cubes in here along with the discs. It is a violet. Boo. So we got up to 3. One more. It is a white. Yay. So those go out of the game. I have defeated this guard. Whoops. Flip them over. So I get +1 hope. And flip this over here. Guard is gone. Okay. And that was right there. All right. So guard is flipped. +1. If the guard is flipped face down again on the game board, also place 1 additional wooden glass on top of it so the guard doesn't return too quickly. Got it. So we're going to take 1 of these. So this means I've defeated 1. And now it is time to draw another thing out of the bag. Cool. All right, we have blue, Little John. All right, Little John. So what can we do? There are no guards to defeat. So where can you go? This is interesting. Let me see if there's any options in the book. Nope. Little John's turn. So it says there, if we move without using the long one, we can gain some. Okay, let's move this way. We're gonna move over here. And actually I want to move in the shadows, just in case a guard pops up. Okay, move in the shadows. Okay, and we didn't use our long one, so we got a white cube to the bag. And now draw a disc. And it's the last one, so it's gonna be a red. Okay, red. That's dark events. And let's read what it says. The land now loses 3 hope. 1, 2, 3. Player now stands on the same clearing as face-up guard. They are captured. Nope, we didn't do that. Remove top hourglass from the bad end and from the guards if applicable. So there and here. Was I supposed to flip over that one? The guard tiles flipped over. And okay. Yep. Okay. Should the hope? Nope. Now throw 1 violet cube per player into the bag. Ooh, so we get another 2 violets going back in the bag. It's gonna go in there. Okay. And draw the next disc. There are no more discs. Simply throw them. Okay. So if there are no more discs in the bag, simply throw all of them back in the bag and draw the next. Okay. So we need to stand together in the same piece of shade. I don't know how to get Little John out of there. There is a question mark here. Do we go here and flip over that thing? Let's see. Hi, Legends. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Let me see if we went over this. Did I miss something? Just in the cold. Okay. We just need to stand in the same. Oh, you played this mission. Awesome. How are we going to get Little John? Legends. How are we going to get Little John and Robin Hood into the same clearing? Question for you. I'm going to start another turn here. Put all these back. So how are we going to get... So he can't just jump off the wall. Lurk while driving. Orange Crush. Be careful when you're driving. But thank you for lurking. Appreciate it. Just keep your eyes on the road for me, friend. Heroic Logic was asking, is this a Michael Menzel game? He did that with Legend Andor, plays as learn as well as play. Oh, let me check. Yeah, it is. Yeah, you're right. Heroic Logic. They had asked this earlier. I missed the comment. It's a Michael Menzel game. Yes, he did that with Legends of Andor. He did play as learn. Very nice. Yeah, I love this system. Really cool. Okay. Lurk one. It's supposed to tell you all about that wall soon. Okay. We have not gone to the wall yet. We gotta stand in the same piece of shade outside the castle, or the last hourglass has been removed. I thought there was a way to... See, this is where I remember from my first one. What did we do? Okay. Liberation of Rightburg. Okay. Now move towards a large clearing. Don't go too far. Make sure... Okay. Oh, okay. So we have to somehow get over here and touch that question mark. So I'm assuming if we go over there, Robin Hood, then we can... Oh, there's a question mark here. So that's how we're gonna... Yep. Supposed to get a rope soon. Okay. Yeah. We are here. Draw the next tile. Oh, no. That's not where we were. We were here. Draw the next disc. There are no more discs. Simply draw them and draw the next. Okay, so we're going to continue playing this. We need to get Robin Hood over here to... Oh, Little John. Okay, yeah, cool. All the discs are back in the bag. Let's see what happens, friends. Gray. Gray means any player. So we're going to use Little John. Whoa. Little John's going to use this here to touch this tile right here. Okay. And because he touches it, we're going to reveal it. Look at that. There's the rope, folks. Dun 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 dun. And 97 just grabbed a snack of cottage cheese, pineapple, and sugar snappies. Oh, nice. All right. So I'm assuming that's the one we're going to be able to use to get down here, and we can try to get Robin Hood over there. Let's draw another one. A blue, so they get to go again. Oh, by the way, they save strength because they didn't use our they did not use their long move, but we're going to use the short move here to go down this rope. Little John, woohoo. Bountiful Games, can't stick around, but I'm stoked to finally get back on Twitch. See you showcase game. I really want to learn, try one of these days. Looks like really fun. Thank you, Bountiful Gamer. Good to see you here. Appreciate you hanging out, and join us again sometime, will you? It'd be fun to see you back in chat. Okay, I'm gonna draw another one. It is, oh, Boo Earns. It's a red. So bad things happen. Red is Dark Events. We lose 3 hope. Oh no! 1, 2, 3. We're not in the same clearing as any guards. Nope. In Flames. Great question. Thanks for the first time chat. No, this is not like Clank where you're drawing cubes to try to get like the dragon. Basically, it's for combat. And when you're fighting against a guard, like if I'm standing on the guard here, I fight. I pull 1 cube at a time. If they're all violet, I lose. If one of those cubes happens to be white, I stop immediately. I've won the fight. Okay, so yeah, different. It reminds me of Clank, yeah, because you're drawing cubes out of a bag, but it's used differently in this game. Okay, thanks for hanging out. Next, remove the top hourglass from the bad end. Ugh. And any from any guards, which are none. And then throw 1 violet cube per player. Oh no, don't want any more violet. That's no good. Okay, so the violet one's going in the bag. And then it is we draw the next disc, which is the final disc, which should be green. Yep, that's me. I'm trying to get over here. So let's go. We're going to take a long so we don't get the bonus. I want to see what's up with this person here, if we can reach them. Can we reach them? No, we cannot. So Robin Hood is just right here. We're trying to get to the same shaded area to complete this mission. All right, so that is the end. No more discs. We're gonna do it again. Hopefully this will be the end of this. Oh man, can we do it, folks? Let's see. The cube is blue. All right. So, oh, if we can get shaded here, yeah. Okay, we're gonna do that. So let's get Little John moving. Moving. Right here. Hang out in the shade. Oh wait, what's the? Let me make sure. The shade is outside the castle or the last hour. Okay, so outside the castle. We are outside the castle, so that's okay. And we did not use our long one, so we get 1 safe white cube back into the bag, which is always nice. Okay. Is that Ann9717? Thank you for joining us. Now I go back here and draw another disc. Hopefully it's not red. It is red. So 1, 2, 3. Remove 1 hourglass. Nothing else. Then we go back here. We should be able to win the mission right here, folks. Come on, green. Yay. I'm going to use my short. And my short. Oops. Little John was here. And my green. Hey, we are in the same shadow outside of the castle. We have managed to complete the mission. You must then read. Okay, cool. The end. Oh, we have to go until all discs are... No, we're good. As soon as all of you stand together in the same piece of shade outside the castle or the last hourglass. So we've done it. We've turned to page 20. All right, page 20. Are you standing together in the same piece of shade? Yes. The friends hug one another. The escape was a success. Congratulations, you have won. Back together at last, whispered... Oh, I whispered. Back together at last, whispered Robin. Yes, but I have troubling news, replied Little John, and he told of the arrival of the prince. Robin didn't know much about Prince John, But what was he doing here in an unimportant county like Nottinghamshire? Inevitably, he thought of the warning from the guardian in the forest. A storm is coming, and it will begin here in Nottingham. Well, we will solve this puzzle soon enough. We must first get out of sight. Let's go. My family's farm is not far from here. Of course, this was just the first of many adventures, and the real challenge still lies ahead of you. Right now, you have to carry out the instructions in the box below so you know how to proceed next time. Okay, so the next adventure. Leave all the tiles as they are on the game board. Place the ribbons, both ribbons between page 22 and 23. So let's do that. Both ribbons between 22 and 23. 22 and 23. Whoops. Okay. If you're not continuing to play right now, throw all wooden parts in the bag and put the bag in the box. Carefully take the 8-piece game board apart and stack them. Okay, so friends, we have done it. Thank you for joining me. Well done. The Adventures of Robin Hood. We've just done the introductory adventure. We pretty much know how to play the game now. That's it. We have learned to play the game while we played the game, which is great. We showed you how to do the movement. We did the little, the movement. We got our mission done. We defeated a guard or two. Very, very cool. The Adventures of Ruel Hood. Thank you. Legends, you're too funny. And then we also have, what was it? Yeah, hugs all around. Yay. Thank you, Bountiful Gamer. And then, of course, ominous foreshadowing, right? That is for the next adventure. But good times. Thank you, friends, for joining me. I know this was just an impromptu stream, but it was fun. And I've been wanting to show this game off for a while. Thankfully, I had some time this afternoon to do it. I was supposed to come on at 7 p.m. Pacific tonight. That's sort of up in the air. Maybe, if Michelle and I, if our schedules jive, we can do the Lego R2 continue. We'll see. But be sure to check out our special TLN stream. There's Tabletop Live Network. It's a monthly event that happens at the end of each month. But we have a special one for Friday the 1st, April Fool's. It's not an April Fool's joke, folks. Seriously. There's going to be 12 of us streaming 1 hour each this time. So it's a half a TLN. And it's different because it's not board games. It's everything but board games. Michelle and we're going to continue our building of R2-D2 Lego. Streamers have video games they're going to play. I know Amanda Pan is going to do some crafting. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Please check us out there. I want to shout out everyone in chat. Thank you again for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. It was a lot of fun. I hope you got a good sense of the game. And that's going to be it for now. Maybe I'll see you at 7 p.m. Pacific tonight. One last time, if you're not part of their Discord fan band, please join us there. We have a great time there, and you can see more board games, food, fur babies, Legos, all kinds of discussions, including our solo challenges from James and Legends. Okay, let's find someone to raid. Let me go over this thing over here. Where's the raid thing? Good day, sir. Best to y'all. Hey, thanks for hanging out, Forest of Glass. Always good to see you here, man. My friend. Let's see. Who is going to be raided? As I say, who can we raid now? We got to do a board game streamer. Where's the board game streamer? So, who did we raid earlier? We raided, let's see. Oh, Amanda Panda's there. Okay, let's go raid Amanda Panda. She is, I thought she was, I saw her streaming earlier today, but she's apparently still streaming. So we're going to raid Amanda Panda. Where is Panda? Come on, raid. Appreciate you're all patient with me. Thank you so much. Panda. P-A-N-D-A. There she is. All right, let's show some love to Amanda Panda. I think they're finishing up their stream right now. Her and Phantom Meeple, the Amanda and the Phantom Meeple, what is it? Phantom and Panda show. Panda and Panda. We're going to start the raid. Stick around, folks, and I'll see you later, hopefully. All right, bye now.